Over 57% polling recorded in the fourth phase of Bihar Assembly polls. It is 3% higher than the last Assembly elections. Women again outnumber men in voting. Many Naxal-affected areas too recorded higher voter turnout. Just one phase of polling remaining in Bihar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will today hold 3 election rallies in Bihar. Leaders from other political parties, including Bihar's Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and RJD Chief Lalu Prasad Yadav, are also holding rallies in favor of their candidates. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley appeals to all those who love India not to do or say anything that disturbs the social fabric of the country. Jaitley credits the economic policies of the centre for elevation of the country in the index of ease of doing business. India to exchange notes with Indonesia to complete formalities for a pending extradition pact, even as the government steps up efforts to bring back the notorious criminal Chota Rajan from Indonesia. Vice President Hamid Ansari in Jakarta, a number of agreements to be signed between the two countries during the visit. Boosting the government's ambitious Digital India drive, social media giant Facebook has come forward to facilitate state-run BSNL in setting up 100 Wi-Fi sites in rural areas of western and southern India. Facebook will spend around 5 crore rupees per annum for sponsoring these 100 Wi-Fi hotspots in the country. India's supersonic cruise missile BrahMos demonstrated its prowess yet again when it test fired on Sunday from the country's newest destroyer, INS Kochi off the west coast. The launch of BrahMos was part of the acceptance test firing during a naval drill being conducted on the west coast. India has moved up one position to become the world's 7th most valued nation brand, with an increase of 32% in the brand value to $2.1 billion. The US remains on the top with a valuation of $19.7 billion. With domestic trade estimating cotton production at around 400 lakh bales, India is expected to emerge as the largest cotton producer in the world in financial year 15-16. Cotton output in all major producing countries in the year, barring India, has been anticipated to be lower than the previous season. Chinese manufacturing has contracted for the third month in a row, according to the government's latest factory survey. The Purchasing Managers Index showed a reading of 49.8 for October, unchanged from last month. A figure below 50 indicates that the factory activity contracted. Russian experts have said that the ill-fated Russian airliner that crashed over Egypt's Sinai Peninsula, killing all 224 people on board, broke in mid-air. Investigation continues, but experts reiterate that the plane couldn't have been downed by terrorists. The United Nations has said that the number of Iraqis killed in violence in October was 714, up from 537 people in the previous month. The United Nations Assistance Mission for Iraq said that 559 of those killed in October were civilian, including civilian police. In Turkey, the ruling Justice and Development Party has won a critical parliamentary election, regaining the majority it lost in June. AKP has won 49.4% of the vote, with the main opposition CHP on 25.4%. Speaking from his hometown, Turkish Prime Minister hailed the outcome as a day of victory and said that our democracy has won. In Somalia, at least 15 people were killed in an attack by Al-Shabaab militants on a hotel in the capital Mogadishu on Sunday. The attack started early Sunday when a suicide bomber detonated an explosive-laden vehicle at the entrance to the hotel, and then several gunmen stormed in the premises. Police said that a few politicians were inside the hotel when the attack took place. Continuing their stellar performance, the unstoppable pair of Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis win another doubles title, the 9th of the year, clinching the WTA Finals trophy in Singapore. Shah Rukh Khan turns 50 today. An overwhelmed Shah Rukh Khan tweeted on his birthday eve, thanking everyone for a beautiful life.